Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Calmsden Farm here in Farming Simulator 22 with me, CWATTY. It is a new day. It's a little bit later in the day than I initially planned to start the video. However, when I slept through the night, I woke up this morning to find snow everywhere. And I was thinking to myself, I'm not going to be able to do anything today because there's snow everywhere. And I thought, well, there's not much point in me recording anything if there's snow everywhere. So what instead I did, I went round the whole of my map, most of my fields anyway. Let me show you. And I've been fertiliser spraying. So I've sprayed all my grass fields. I've fertilised sprayed all my grass fields, even the sheeps, even the cows. Okay. So I was doing that because I figured I can do fertiliser spraying in the snow. That's not a problem. And it's something that I don't really need to do on camera. And then I decided after that I was going to go. I'd quickly check the animals and noticed the cows had got some slurry. So what I've decided to do is come and take the slurry to the BGA. And just as I've picked up this first load of slurry, all the snow's melted. So I was like, oh, quick, start recording. Let's start doing an episode. Because obviously what I want to do in this episode is get a slurry tanker bought, get some drag hoses bought, and I want to get to do some slurry spreading on the fields that have no crops on them to get their nitrogen levels up a touch with some organic fertiliser first of all. So I'm going to be using Digestate to spray the fields initially. So I'm just going to bring the slurry into the BGA. How's the BGA doing for things like that? We've run out of materials apparently. Slurry's good though, because we've just added 18,000 litres of slurry. We're going to be adding another 18,000 litres in a minute, because I have got 2 loads to get from the cows. The good thing is then we've got 122,000 litres of Digestate currently. That's enough for 2 tanker loads. 2 tanker loads. So I'm going to go grab the next load of slurry. In my lovely Lamborghini. I mean, obviously what I could have done, although it wouldn't have been, I didn't have enough slurry for a full tanker. That was the only problem. And obviously what I might do from now on is I might, after today, I might not sell any slurry in future. I might let the slurry mount up and build up, and we can use it as our fertiliser. Ooh, nearly rolled it. Nearly rolled it. Tractor's obviously a lot faster going this way than it is when it's full going in the opposite direction. But yeah, I had snow everywhere this morning, ladies and gents, and like I say, I've been round, done the fertilising of fields. Now we're in the process of doing, like I say, the natural, just collecting the slurry, getting that moved. Some of our cows are about to hit 12 months of age or whatever, or 18 months of age, looking at the animals. Yeah, 18 months. Then they become fertile at 18 months, which means they will then start to be able to make baby cows. Our other cows are already in the reproducing phase. So they will be making baby cows. So we'll have 40 baby cows this year. We'll also then be getting another 20 baby cows cooking. Producing. Which will drop on us the following year. So our cow limit is going to start to increase. The number of cows we've got is going to start to increase, which then means, obviously, the amount of slurry and manure that we get will start to increase. And like I say, the slurry will be good for precision farming. Now, I have run into a little bit of a problem with things. And I can explain that in further detail in a little while when I go to take the Fent to go pick up our slurry tanker and our drag hoses, because it's a problem that's going to affect a lot of people who are using modded mods. Okay, modded tractors and things like that, of that nature. And I don't know whether mod authors are going to be very quick to resolve this issue, or whether they're just going to say, hey, I've released a mod that works with the game. I never said anything about making mods that were compatible with precision farming. It's your choice to play with precision farming, so therefore you put up with the incompatibility. But I'm hoping a lot of mod authors might look at it and think, okay, I need to do an update for my lovely vehicle. And we'll get this resolved. But yeah, if I come and deliver this... Oh, slow down. Back up, back up, back up. Right, leave that there. Oh, I've got to have the engine on to unload. Because I guess I've got to run the pump, haven't I? I need the engine running in the tractor to run the pump. But we're going to be coming up here again anyway in a minute, because we're going to need to load up the manure barrel. I just want to make sure I turn the engine off on this tractor. Leave the tractor here for a minute. It's not going to hurt anything. I'm not going to be using it today for anything else. So there we go. There's another 36,000 litres of slurry delivered to the good old BGA. Right, let's move the honey pallets quickly while I'm here. And my beeswax. I have to remember to unload it now, because it doesn't seem to realise that you've unloaded it. Yeah, because as the pallets are decreasing there... Right, here we are then. Here's my Fent tractor. Okay, I was going to use this to do the slurry spreading. However, I've run into a bit of an issue. Obviously, with this particular type of tractor, it comes with a pre-installed front weight. No 3-point hitch on the front. So I can't use active crop sensors like I've got on my class tractor round the corner here. If I come round the corner here, and hop in here, These are what you call active crop sensors. This is an active machine that has to be turned on, and it works on the front of the tractor to detect the soil and crop values and transfer that data to whatever implement is on the back to make sure we get the right amount of lime, fertiliser, slurry, manure, seed, etc. being applied to the field based on the soil map that we have underneath us. Okay. Now, I can't buy that for a Fendt because we don't have a 3-point link. What you should be able to do is come into the workshop, customize the tractor, and you're supposed to get what is called a passive sensor, okay? Which is similar to the active crop sensor, except it's a sensor built directly into the tractor, but it only works during the day. It's kind of solar powered, basically. Doesn't work in the dark, doesn't work at night. However, I can't fit one on this tractor. Now, if I go into large tractors, find the vanilla one, which is there, the vanilla 1100 Vario MT. There are the sensors, and as you can see, the sensors get put on the wing mirrors and on the roof. Okay, those are your crop sensors, your passive sensors. However, because I've got the modded one, there's no option. So all mod authors are going to have to update their mods to have that extra configuration option for the crop sensors. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be very stupid now. Even though I know this tractor doesn't have crop sensors, and I can't use active sensors, and I can't use passive sensors, I'm still going to go down to the workshop. I'm going to buy myself the slurry tanker. I'm going to buy myself some drag hoses. I'm going to take the tanker and fill it up with the digestate from the BGA, and then I'm going to try to fertilise a field with no sensors on my tractor and see what happens. Just to see. It could be an experience, ladies and gents, this. So what we're going to get, we're going to go for, is it on the Slurry Bankers? That's the one, the precision farming one. I'm going to buy one of those. Okay. And then I'm going to want one of those. Right, this is where it all now gets a little bit, like I say, it's a little bit unpredictable now what's going to happen. Because this tractor doesn't have sensors. And this is always the hardest part of this job, is getting this mounted. Anyway, it's mounted, ladies and gents. So now what we need to do is go fill it up. So we've got the massive long drive now, all the way down to the BGA to load this up. Didn't think that through really, did I? Might have to find somewhere close to the farm to put in a storage for digestate and liquid manure and stuff, so I can fill my tanker up a little bit more easily when I need to do it. Ah! Articulated tractors get a bit twitchy when you start steering them at high speed. You watch, 60,000 litres of this stuff will not go very far. And I'll start to question whether it's even worth doing on the fields. We'll see. Tell you what, I regret drinking that can of Monster in the last video, because I need to wee so badly right now. And I'm sure you're pleased to be notice that information and have that information given to you. But I'm literally sat here, my legs are bouncing up and down because I really need to wee. But I've started recording this video and I can't stop until the video is complete. So I'm just going to have to cross my legs and be patient. Practice bladder control. Right, so what options do we have? Nothing to do with any sensors. Right, so I haven't got to turn anything on apart from the slurry tanker and the distributor. Okay. Yes, first 60,000 litres of Grow Better juice. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it Grow Better juice. It makes the crops grow better. Right, off we go. Now, I think this is the first time in Farm Sim 22 I'll have done any kind of slurry spreading or manure spreading. I don't think I've done it in game yet. Well, I had a little go trying to do it on the multiplayer server once, but I only got like one row of a field done because I ran out of slurry, and our animals didn't produce enough stuff to have enough for me to refill. So I literally did like one row down a field, ran out, and that was it. That was the last time I ever did any slurry spreading or manure spreading, because shortly after that I had to restart the save game anyway, because it turns out that when we added the animals to the map, it broke the map and broke the save, and that was an issue. So we had to wait for the map author to do an update for the map, and then we had to have a whole brand new save game. And since that, I've not tried it again. We've not tried any slurry spreading or manure spreading. However, we are running precision farming on the server, so it means I'm potentially going to have to do it. Now, I always find this to be a bit of a faff as well, because when you switch on the slurry spreader, you've then got to switch on the bloody boom as well and lower it. It's not easy just to turn it on and off. You know. But we'll see. We're going to see. We're going to get this going. I'm going to start on field 9, I think. I'll tell you what, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Ugh, I need to wee so bad. I need to wee so bad. Oh, it automatically turned on as I lowered. That's better. Much better functionality, that is. That's working quite well. Yes, we're getting through tons and tons of slurry. That's not bad. That, applying slurry amount depending on the soil yield potential loam. So yes, we can do slurry spreading without crop sensors. Great news. Not the quickest thing in the world. It's not. I want to find a good angle where I get most of the slurry spreader in shot when I crop the screenshot to make the thumbnail. Now he's going to be wrong. Lighting's from the wrong side now. He's backlit. Oh, that makes for a terrible photo when they're backlit. I'm running out of juice. I'm running out of Grow Better juice. We're at 29%. Hallelujah. At least it switches off when you raise it. Oh. Right. Next row. However, before I do the next row, I have to go for a wee. So excuse me for a second, ladies and gentlemen. Right, I'm back. Oh, that's a lot better. I'm a lot more comfortable now. I realise that if I'd actually weed in the tank of this thing, I probably would have refilled it. I could spread that all on the field. See if that helps the crops grow any better. Although, to be fair, it probably would have ruined the pH value, wouldn't it? A little bit. Yeah, getting the slurry put in is quite good. Right, I'm going to have to go and refill. It's interesting. Another corn contract. Only 13 hours remaining on that, though. For 94,000 litres. I've got... It's perfect. I ought to do that, really. So what I might do, just leave this fella parked here for a minute. And use the class, because he can pull the trailer a little bit faster than our friend, Mr. Auger Wagon. Than our friend Mr. I'm going to have to move that out of my way though. Let's just park him out of the way. Right, I want to accept that contract then, don't I? Corn. Accept the contract. Going to get paid? We might as well get paid well. Where does it want to go? Up the top. General store. So we'll mark that. Right, we'll take some corn then. 94,000. So again, unfortunately, that's going to be 4 runs. Because the trailer only holds 30,000. But we've only got 97,000 anyway, so we'll sell the whole lot. That'll be good. That'll be a good bit of business for today. We'll have made some money. Spent some money. So yeah, again, because obviously this class tractor is a modded tractor. It's one of Stevie's mods. This tractor also doesn't have the passive crop sensors available on it, which is why I had to get the active sensor. The same applies for my 2 Lamborghinis. I can't get passive sensors on my Lamborghinis either. So, might have to invest in some more of these active crop sensors, but they're expensive. They're like 30 grand. 30 grand a pop. They are. Which is a lot of money. You multiply that by however many tractors you've got, and suddenly you're spending hundreds of thousands. %, transported for supply and transport corn contract. Can we get some more corn? But yeah, we'll do that contract. And then I can go and refill the slurry sprayer. And carry on with the slurry spreading off camera. And then when we come back, it'll be February. And we'll be making our final preparations. Might do some mowing in February. The reason being, I might mow that field near field 23. Get that all grass mowed. And then I can start ploughing that actually. Getting ready to turn it into a getting ready to merge it with field 23. The other field, the other side of it. 21 or 20 or whatever it is. I then need to get grass seeded on field 23 to replace that. And we're gonna have to make some hay. We have to put a big bit of a focus, a bit of a push on hay production this year. Try and get our hay levels up a bit. But yeah, it's nice that we are, like I say, we've been able to slip this contract in quite nicely, and it was nice that we actually had the stuff to actually do this contract. Pleased I did that corn harvesting, ladies and gents. %64 transported. Like I say, just got the two runs to do. This will take us up to 90,000, and then the last 7,000 litres of corn that we've got available to us, that will complete the contract, and then make us a cool 249 grand. Happy days. Unfortunately, the supply and transport contract does not give you any bonus payments for having a good environmental score. So if you deliver a load of absolute, perfect crop, doesn't make any difference. So yeah, that's something you're going to have to maybe start to consider when you're doing the, if you're running precision farming and also supply and transport, having a look and see what your crop is worth out, when you sell it at its best price on the best day of the year with your environmental score bonus, and then what supply and transport contracts are offering you for the same crop. Sometimes you might find that with the environmental score bonus, you might be better off waiting and actually selling it at the normal time of the year yourself. But who knows? Trailer's sliding as it's unloading. 96% transported. Right, here we go then. Final run. Here we go, final little bit. This contract's going to be amazing once we've got it all complete. Yeah, that's a good deal. 249 grand for 94,000 litres of corn. Quite pleased to have accepted that offer. £246 grand. Anyway, still better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. So on that note, ladies and gents, having completed that contract, I want to say thank you for watching today's video, ladies and gents. Hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've left me some comments to read in the comments section down below. And I hope you're subscribed to the channel if you're not already currently subscribed. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video very soon. But for now, from me, CWATTY, it's goodbye and cheerio.